dating can spiral out of control. Teen dating violence is a problem plaguing 1.5 million high school students across the country.
You might be surprised by this, but 1 in 3 teens in the U.S. is a victim of abuse by a dating.
So 75% of teens are dating. Out of those teenagers, 1 out of 3 of them is going to experience dating violence in a relationship.
Tonight's ABC 57 News investigation. What many parents think can only happen to older adults is happening in their teens' lives every day.
Leigh Belyn and Javon Williams dated for 4 years. By August 2011, the teens were broken up. But Javon visited Leigh before he was to depart for his military tour. On this particular Wednesday evening, he saw a text from another young man on Leigh's phone and became enraged.
Experts say jealousy is normally the biggest reason. In almost 30% of cases, breakups or jealousies were the motive for murder.
That was the first time he physically abused her daughter. The next day, Leigh was preparing for a trip out of town with her friends. She never made it.
911, what is your emergency?
We've got a boy here, says that he's killed his girlfriend, and she's in the trunk.
One startling statistic says 2 out of 3 teenagers won't tell anyone about abuse they may be experiencing. And another says most teens don't even know they are in an abusive relationship.
And when you report it to a responsible person, that person has to know what to do about it. They have to know who to call, where to look, how to confirm, and that's what we're trying to implement on every level, from the children to the teachers to the counselor to the judiciary, that we can all respond in a coordinated fashion. Had that happened in this case, he would have been caught early because all the signs were there.
I think that most adults could be huge barriers to a lot of teens getting help and a lot of teens trying to advocate for themselves, because adults don't really understand what we go through day to day.
It's a common misconception that domestic violence among teens is less serious than it is among adults. It's not. In some cases, it's worse.
The study found that teens who experienced dating violence were more likely to engage in high-risk behaviors, including attempted suicide, binge drinking, and drug use.
Celeste says the signs were there, like times when Leigh would seclude herself from friends and family to be with Javon, all because he would buy her things.
And that was him using a form of control.
So what we're trying to do is to get those signs understood by everybody in the forefront of the minds of the students and the responders and the schools, so they know what the signs are.